Okay, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you've joined me in the past couple of weeks, you will have seen that I've started checking out James Brown. I know who James Brown is. I know the jokes that people make acting like him. I've seen clips of him clearly, energized by outside substances, but I never really just sat down, watched him, enjoyed him, and gosh, was it everything I've hoped for. So I'm going to link that video down below. I need to do better at using the cards that come up here, and I will never do that again because the way I feel my arms jiggling. I need to do better at that. Maybe I'll try to do it. And we have checked out Pavarotti on the channel as well. Also, grew up knowing about him, but finally, after being a little older and wiser and listening to him and experiencing his voice, it's been phenomenal. So one of my closest friends from the channel, Mr. David Ortman, I like that he sends me his suggestions via, with letters. Several of you have started writing me, and I really appreciate it. I'm trying to get better at writing you back and checking out your requests. Like Mr. Alan Walker, I owe you several suggestions here. Shout out to your caregiving team. So let's just get into it. We'll go into the history behind these performances. We're gonna watch Luciano Pavarotti and James Brown. It's Man's World, the live performance, and then let's go through the history, talk about it. Upon first listening, I'm gonna try to keep my talking over it or anything like that to a minimum, but I will not apologize if I am moved and make, I don't know, noises while I watch this. Turn off your phones, your notifications, just focus. Experience this with me. Okay. This is cool.
This is a man's world.
Oof.
This is a man's world.
Ooh.
But it wouldn't be nothing without a woman or a girl. You see, man made the car to take us over the road. Man made the train, carry the heavy load. Man made the electric lights to take us out of the dark. And man made the boat for the water, like my Bible said Noah made the ark. This is a man's world.
Gosh,
But it wouldn't be nothing without a woman or a girl.
he never lost it, did he? Gosh. Oh boy.
L'uomo rincorre il potere, ma lui non sa. E il grande limite ad essere come si parla. Nel palmo stringe un'idea che non vive, che nella sua fantasia folle, se non si accorge che poi non ha più senso, se si vive solo per sé.
Man thinks about a little bit of baby girls and a baby boy. Man make them happy because man make them toys. But after man made everything he can, man made lira, pesos, dollars, rubles, to buy from every good woman and every man.
wow.
But it wouldn't be nothing.
Solo per sé.
He's lost in the wilderness. He's
Ladies.
lost.
E non si accorge che poi non l'ha più senso te. Si vive solo per sé.
James Brown is such a classy man.
Solo per sé.
At least I'm performing and admiring him. I don't know about his life.
Per sé.
This is a man world.
What an amazing collaboration. It works so much better than I would have expected. Look at that love. Look at that respect. It worked so much better than I expected. I was wondering how Luciano Pavarotti was he going to sing? Was he going to sing with his cadence of the "It's a man's way" and then stop? Right? I didn't know what he was going to do. No, man. What a whoever.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Gracias.
Grazie. Whoever put that together, whoever.
I feel good.
Yeah, whoever arranged that, that's phenomenal. Okay, so I need to go through the history of why did Luciano Pavarotti and James Brown sing here. It seems like he did. Luciano Pavarotti did a whole concert and whatnot, collaborating with other people. And boy, do we need to talk about what made their performance of "It's a Man's World" work so well. But first, let's talk some initial reactions. The way Luciano Pavarotti comes in, singing operatically, right? With opera is more about holding out the note. The blues, and therefore the rhythm and blues from James Brown, is a lot about the timing and letting notes sit, similar to a blues guitar lick, right? Beautiful, quick, amazing notes, and then letting it breathe, right? So feeling the music. So almost completely opposite in terms of styles, and then bringing them together, it's wonderful. And then the way James Brown just looks at him so lovingly, and vice versa, right? I mean, so much, like all of our music is thanks to a lot of the music from that Enlightenment era when opera became a thing. The opera houses of back in the day were the Grand Opry, right? So while a lot of our music is thanks to the operas and things as such, then bringing them both together, just brilliant, man. Absolutely brilliant. Both in their age, just crushing. Flawless performance. The orchestra, right? I mean, that's a world-class orchestra playing the song with that. Oh, Jude. Also, I've always liked, like R&B and hip hop when they've used orchestra. When it's like James Brown's song with it, freaking sounds awesome. Absolutely awesome. The backup singers only have a small piece, but I want to see more. Oh, right there, I got him. The sound, everything is perfect here. The sound engineering, their levels, they sound wonderful. Again, and right there, seeing that blend of the backup singers for these jazz bands, R&B, going with him. Oh, man. Freaking great. We even have Draymond Green before his NBA career playing the drums for both of these legends. Everything about this is fantastic. Let's go through some history here. This legendary duet happened on May 28, 2002 during the Pavarotti and Friends Frangola concert in Modena, Italy, Pavarotti's hometown. It was the penultimate show in his long-running Pavarotti and Friends series. I feel like my dad had a CD of Pavarotti and Friends. No. I'm thinking Frank Sinatra. I have a memory of Frank Sinatra singing with Bono. But there's a U2 song where Pavarotti's in it. isn't there? So I've heard kind of like these collaborations of him before, and I'm remembering. He created these annual benefit concerts to do two things at once: raise serious money for humanitarian causes, break down the wall between opera and popular music by inviting major pop, rock, soul, and other stars to collaborate with him on stage. Man, what amazing things that he did. Opera's beautiful, powerful. You know, I was trained in opera for a little bit there in my senior year of high school when I was, you know, singing it a little bit more. So much body control to learn that you can just take into every other sort of style of singing, you know? I mean, there's a reason so many people watch The Charismatic Voice, Homegirl, right? And because she's an opera singer, she really understands that and can therefore give a really very good analysis of why certain vocal techniques and things like that work, and how someone who wants to do it, how they can do it in a safe, good way, ensure you don't get nodes and whatnot. So for this performance, the godfather of soul, James Brown, was nearly 70. Unbelievable. No, yeah, and again, I was calling it more R&B, blues. It's soul, right? And again, soul is so much about rhythm, power, grittiness, these dope techniques and singing moves, right? And yeah, Pavarotti with just that operatic technical prowess, both in the same volume levels, both complementing each other. And so I know I'm repeating myself, but it's just so brilliant, man. So it seems like we're not really sure who arranged the Italian sections. Michel Gentonze frequently handled translation, adaptation, and production arrangements for his crossover collaborations. So there's a chance it was him. Michel is credited on related tracks from this era as translator, producer, engineering, and production roles. Here we have the Sinfonica Italiana being conducted by Jose Molina. He could have also handled the orchestral arrangement. Well, he's probably who handled the orchestral arrangement for this. That just works so well. So shout out to Jose. And then of course, it seems like Pavarotti himself also engaged in this sort of stuff, so it was just brilliant. What Pavarotti's saying in Italian, I mean, it seems like it's really just trying to complement the original intent of the song. This is the English translation, okay? I'm not gonna try to say it in Italian. Man chases after power, but he doesn't know that the great limitation of being, as it will appear. In his fetch, he clutches an idea. He doesn't realize that in the end, nothing makes sense anymore if one only lives for oneself. Only for oneself, only for oneself. It goes thematically so well with, I think James Brown version is more about, especially with that woman, right? He is nothing without the woman who gives them the power, right? And the belief. And the why, the purpose. But it seems like Pavarotti's section is more of just in general. It's not about the man attaining power. It's about living for others. And the irony, right, that maybe you know, as well as I'm learning more and more, when we then live for others, we somehow, ironically, paradoxically, get more powerful than we ever thought. The first shall be last and the last shall be first. So powerful, powerful verse. And he just keeps singing that. Let's keep going here. This is where he's saying the living for oneself.
Man thinks about a little bit of baby girls and a baby boy. Man make them happy because man make them toys.
Just want us to feel again when they both come together. That's what I wanted to feel again. Let's let that kind of just flow there. Guys, what a beautiful thing that happened. I would love to check out some more of these collaborations with Pavarotti and friends, you know, TBD on how easy it is for us to post these and upload these to experience them together. I really hope I didn't have to do some of the distorting and blurring of the video that I typically have to do with these. But if I did, thank you for still just being here to feel the music more than anything and listen to it with me. Hear that? What a again, the arrangement by Jose. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And all that love. I had so much fun checking this out. Instead of us comparing genres and things like, yeah, let's celebrate differing genres and merge them together as often as possible. Why not? What a beautiful message. What a great way to promote an opera, to promote these other music that maybe people who are only stiflers of, I only listen to opera and classical music, realize all music is deserving of that praise that the classical musicians and composers get. Just a great thing that happened. I had so much fun. I hope you did too. Can't wait to hear your thoughts and read your comments on this as well, but I had such a good time. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you all soon.